So start by finding a comfortable position for the body. It's always nice to start with a little bit of movement to enter the body instead of leaving the body or moving straight into the mind. So if it feels good for you, you could even take a big stretch of the arms overhead, like it's the morning, giving yourself a stretch, maybe side to side. If possible, keeping the eyes closed and just offering yourself a bit of free movement. So you might roll out your wrists or look your face up and down, left and right. So just inviting you to start to take some of those slower, fuller breaths, drawing in through the nose, really expanding your belly, spine, chest. Allowing the head to gently tip side to side and just marking the start of this time just for you. You might now just adjust your seat a little bit more, giving yourself a little wriggle. If you're in another position, just checking that that feels good. Taking a full breath into the back of the body. Letting the thighs melt, the legs melt, as the lower body starts to melt downward a little bit more. And just cut away the future for a moment. Cut away the anticipation of what's next. Really drop into yourself here right now. I like to consider that the whole time, the next 15 minutes, you're going to be arriving in your seat again and again, arriving here, drawing the breath down into the middle of the chest, into the heart space. This is a great time as we're arriving to take any other movement. If the body wants a stretch, a position, why not? Why not really meet the body and give itself exactly what it needs, trusting it'll take your meditation deeper to allow and move the body the way it needs to. Allow yourself to just enjoy here, not even needing the external guidance. Using your breath as a guide and as an anchor, feeling all the sensations as you draw in and expand the belly and hips. You might take the inhale and exhale to the count of 4, just to slow down and deepen the breath, or longer than 4 as well for the exhale, just for a few rounds, counting and slowing. And with that, the shoulders melt a little bit more, allowing any wriggles, rolls, and stretches as you tune in below the shoulders into the aliveness of the body. The breath swirling around the lungs, You might spread the breath down across the organs of the abdomen, loosening off any unnecessary tension. Relaxing your jaw, cheeks, and eyeballs. Weaving the breath around forehead, temples, and scalp. Melting all of your skin around the back of the neck, arms, spreading relaxation down the back of the body, melting your seat, legs, all the way to the feet. A few slow, full body breaths, maybe in through the nose and clearing out from the mouth. Especially softening the brain and your forehead and all the effort of thinking from the mind, melting the head and using your breath to draw the energy from the forehead down into the middle of the chest. It becomes a fuel for connecting to the heart space in the center of the chest. The intimacy of your very center, tracing the heart space into the center of your being. A deep stillness inside. Breaths in and out of the heart space, just to anchor down in this essence core of your being. The effort of your practice is to soften the skin and the periphery and to open up the middle, breathing through the heart space. Slow, full breaths. Might soften a smile through the jaw and the eyeballs and the cheeks, breathing through a smiling face and just noticing the clearing and the lightness of your system with smiling energy breathed. replacing your thoughts with a few rounds of purely breath and body awareness. Even if you're not happy, applying a smile to your face for a few more rounds of breath to feel what it's like to draw smiling energy into your tissues, your spine, your arms and legs, with the brightness of the smile. And you've really done the bulk of your meditation effort now. As we come towards the end, letting go of any effort, anticipation, and just enjoying what you've created here. The breath swirling in the heart space and softening the tissues. Before we move into the last bit, just checking the body feels good. Maybe it needs another stretch. Allowing the body to receive anything it needs in this time you've carved for yourself. Slowing and enjoying the state of your system now. And finally, just a deeper meeting, a check-in with our material inside. Maybe a palm rests somewhere on the chest or the belly. Or you draw the breath again to the heart space or the belly. And a moment here in silence for you in a moment, just to breathe with your feelings, your emotions, your material inside. You might use the words, how do I feel right now? As a way to connect to what's here. How do I feel today in this moment? Breathing and feeling whatever's inside you right now. It takes some focus, a draw in again, a full body breath from the inside out. How do I feel? Expanding anything that feels good, feeling and loving anything that feels uncomfortable. And finishing with the important question, not for solutions, but just to meet yourself even deeper. What do I need? What do I need this week or now? Not from the brain, but from the body. What do I most need? Let it speak to you as you take your last few full breaths here. Might soften the face again, breathing smiling energy through the face and down into the body. Is there anywhere in the body that's tight right now that could be loosened off? You might exhale every drop of air out, then slowly draw in the slowest, fullest breath yet, lengthening the spine, absorbing into every cell, and then a big clear out when you're done. So here we formally conclude the practice, but now it shifts over to you to conclude the way you want to. How do you want to seal off? Is there anything just waiting for a little bit more attention on your own before you move into the rest of your day? You might think about the week ahead and really enjoy this beautiful space. Maybe you explore the deep stillness of your middle a bit more, taking as long as you need for yourself before moving into the rest of your day.